A lot of you asked about ovals, all different questions about ovals, diamond and moissanite comparisons, wedding band suggestions, side stone suggestions. So I prepared all of these pieces for you. I'm going to go through them one by one. The first one we are going to look at is a moissanite and diamond comparison for an oval. And so this is a Charles & Colvard 9 by 7 millimeter compared with a 1.76 oval diamond. This one is colorless and VS clarity. So the Charles & Colvard oval is a 9 by 7 millimeter stone. The 1.76 oval diamond is actually 10 by 6.5. So that creates a much more elongated ratio. The ratio of this one is going to be about like 1.3 to 135 versus this, which is going to come in at like 1.5 or even longer for the ratio. Another top question was just comparing Charles & Colvard ovals versus Harrow gem. So I'm going to leave this one out, and then we're going to take out a Harrow gem moissanite for comparison. So that's a brilliant cut Harrow gem oval. So typically with the Harrow gem stones, we're able to make them a little bit more elongated since they're custom cut, where the Charles & Colvard stones is like a more standard dimension. So this is Charles & Colvard. This one's a brilliant cut Harrow gem. And there's also a diamond cut version of Harrow gem ovals, which I'll show you what that looks like too. We get a lot of questions about that one. So the idea is that the diamond one, the diamond cut one, which is this one on the end, is going to look a little bit more diamond-like versus the brilliant cut one. But it really is just personal preference and the exact look of the stone that you like. These are also different sizes too. So 3 different stones. This is a Charles & Colvard Harrow gem brilliant cut and the Harrow gem diamond cut stone. The next topic that we're going to cover is value for the carat size. So oval happens to be one of the shapes that we highly suggest, where you can get the most bang for your buck. This is the oval diamond that we looked at in the beginning, the 176 FVS2. This one achieves a 10 millimeter length. So that's essentially like a 2 carat look. So with oval diamonds, they're a fancy shape. They have amazing weight distribution. So you're gonna get kind of a better bang for your buck, or just a bigger look visually for the carat size, where other shapes are gonna be a little bit deeper and not look as large. An oval is definitely going to give you good value and great bang for your buck. Definitely a bigger look for the carat size. The next question was, what side stones would you recommend for an oval? These were the top ones that we usually recommend, or that we usually make for an oval diamond. So these are tapered baguette cut side stones. This would be really nice to create a very classic looking 3-stone ring with an oval diamond. So a tapered baguette is a step cut side stone. It'll pair really nicely to create a classic looking 3-stone ring. Half moons are also a popular side stone suggestion for ovals. These are really pretty. The roundness of the half moon really complements the rounded shape of the oval. And then since these are flat here, they pair nicely just to line up perfectly with the side of the oval. And then there's another shape that we've been using a little bit more frequently. They're called epaulettes or Cadillacs. People call them both, but these are epaulettes. So basically these are kind of like a step cut side, similar to a trapezoid, but they come out to a point, and these complement an oval really well too. This would create a little bit more of like a vintage antique look for a 3-stone ring. We do have one finished ring here that's an oval with half moon sides. This is actually a moissanite center stone with diamond half moon side stones. So that's an option too, but just to see how those side stones line up with the oval. We had a question, what does a 4 carat oval look like? This is a 4.01 carat oval DSI2. It's amazing. This one looks like 4.5 carats. This one has amazing weight distribution. So this actually appears more like a 4.5 carat stone, but all of the inclusions are internal. They're clear, so they blend with the facets. So this really is going to give you amazing value and a huge look for the price point. different carat weight oval bands. So we have a few different options, starting with this most petite oval diamond band. I think a lot of the times when you think about an oval diamond eternity band, you're thinking of something that's like way larger like this, but we actually started creating these that are more petite. So they're still gonna give you a really nice look, on its own on the hand, but it'll also pair a little bit nicer with an engagement ring just because it's not gonna be as bulky or take away from your ring. So I'll line up all the different sizes that we have. So this one is super tiny, 2¼ carat total weight. And keep in mind, if your finger size is bigger or smaller and we custom make this for you, the weight can fluctuate, a few points here or there. But this is the really petite one, 2.25. The next one is 2.6 carats. And these are all on our website too. And they can be ordered in different metal colors, different finger sizes. So 225, 2.6. And then there's two that are kind of in the mid-range. This one is 3¼ So that's a sizable difference between 2.6 going up to 3.2. And then the next one I'll show you, this one is just over 3½ carats. It's 3.64 total weight. You can see with the ovals, if you go a little bit bigger, it is definitely a noticeable size difference. And then the last one that I chose to show you today is 5½ carats total weight. So these are about 30 points each. And of course, if we make it bigger or smaller, like I said, the total carat weight can vary, but this is just an example of the increasing total carat weights for our oval diamond eternity bands. One of the questions somebody asked was if diamonds come out of eternity bands. No, diamonds are not going to come out of your eternity band for a few reasons, especially if you do something like this with a prong setting. These are called shared prongs. So there's 2 prongs that are holding each stone, and it's a nice, secure and strong basket setting. So you won't have an issue there. I think, the thought behind that was because it's an eternity band, if, the diamonds on the bottom are going to fall out. But what happens with an eternity band, every time you pick this up to put it on, you're not putting it on in the same exact spot, right? It's not the same exact area that's getting impacted. And then as you wear them, they turn. So it's not like an engagement ring that's like perfectly, stationary here, where it's always going to be that bottom portion that is getting hit, if you're, even something as simple as like opening a doorknob or typing. So as you wear an eternity band, it spins, it moves, so it's not the same area that gets impacted. Of course, you have to be careful with your jewelry and, take care of it. If you want it to last forever, you have to, treat it that way. Don't wear your wedding band while you're working out, or maybe take it off at home if you're cooking or cleaning. That's definitely important to keep in mind. The next question, we're getting towards the end, was wedding bands that you'd pair with an oval 3-stone ring. So I picked 2 3-stone rings. This one I showed you guys before. It's the oval moissanite with the half moon side stones. And then this is a super classic oval with baguette side stones. So I have a few different bands to show you. The first one being just a thicker version of our signature pave band. So this is really low profile. It's smooth, it's comfortable. This is going to pair up nice with any of our engagement rings, but I'll just show you with a 3-stone ring. Also, with our 3-stone rings, we designed them so a wedding band will sit flush. That's not something you usually see with 3-stone rings, especially for an elongated shape like an oval. So this is just a thicker version of the signature pave band, and it sits really nicely. And then if you wear this alone, it also has a really nice presence to it. There's another wedding band that we have that I think is really interesting. The oval diamond eternity bands can be costly just because they are fancy shapes. They can be a little bit more expensive. We have this one. I think it's really cool. It's round stones, but they're encased in this sort of oval mill-grained bezel shape. So it's kind of giving you like the look of an oval diamond band, like an east-west one. So that's nice. That could be paired with a pave ring or a solitaire ring, or, if you wanted to create that look and put it with a 3-stone ring and get the effect of east-west set ovals. That one's really cool. I'm going to show you what one of the more petite oval bands look like with this oval and baguette 3-stone ring. So this is the 2.25 carat one. And it's nice and sweet and simple, and this one actually doesn't allow for a wedding band to sit flush. Almost all of ours do, but just to see what the oval diamond band looks like with the 3-stone ring, that one's really nice. Doesn't overpower the engagement ring. There's one other style that I love, and it's brand new. I think you guys will love this. It's actually alternating ovals and emerald cuts. It's not a combination that you normally see. They're all east-west set, so in between here there's small oval diamonds and emerald cuts. This is so pretty. And if you have an oval with baguette side stones, you're kind of getting the best of both there, where it's going to mix in the shape of your center stone and then the step cut side stones. That looks so nice. If you have any questions or want to learn, more information on any of these topics, you can always reach out to us at info@laurenb.com or DM us if you have questions about anything you saw today. So thanks for tuning in.